Did you know that the Titanic was once the epitome of luxury and sophistication, far before its tragic end? This colossal vessel was a marvel of human ingenuity, designed with an unparalleled attention to extravagance and comfort. From the grandiose first-class accommodations, where high society indulged in lavish surroundings, to the cozy quarters of the second class, the Titanic was a floating world of its own. But beyond the shimmering chandeliers and the sumptuous dining rooms lay the unseen corners of this mammoth ship. These lesser-known spaces held their own unique allure, teeming with the hustle and bustle of the crew and the palpable anticipation of the passengers. From the engine rooms that powered this behemoth to the labyrinthine corridors below deck, the Titanic was a tapestry of contrasting worlds, each with its own untold tales. Now, let's delve deeper into the lives of those who sailed on this magnificent vessel. Beyond the grandeur of the Titanic, there were unsung heroes and hopeful immigrants whose stories often go untold. These were the forgotten passengers of the Titanic, the ones whose tales were overshadowed by the ship's magnificence and the high society it carried. Let's delve into their stories. Imagine the men toiling away in the engine rooms, faces smeared with soot, hands blistered from the heat, yet working tirelessly to keep the Titanic afloat. They were the unsung heroes, the backbone of the ship, whose sacrifices often go unnoticed. Then, there were the immigrants, huddled together in the third class, their eyes gleaming with hope. For them, the Titanic was more than just a ship. It was a beacon of hope, a promise of a new life waiting across the Atlantic. They hailed from various corners of the world, each carrying a unique story, a dream, and a desire for a better future. This diversity among the passengers was a reflection of society at the time. The Titanic, in all its glory, was a microcosm of the world, encapsulating the wide range of human experiences, from the opulence of the first class to the humble hopes of the third. In the midst of opulence and hope, love and loss were intertwined in the fabric of the Titanic's journey. As we delve deeper, we'll discover that these forgotten passengers were the heart of the Titanic, their stories a testament to the human spirit's resilience and dreams. The Titanic was not just a ship, it was a microcosm of human emotions and experiences. Amidst the opulence and grandeur, an array of deeply personal stories unfolded. Each passenger, each crew member, had their own tale to tell, their own dreams, hopes and fears. Consider the story of young Isidore and Ida Strauss, a couple who had shared a lifetime of love. When offered a place in the lifeboat, Ida chose instead to stay by her husband's side, uttering the now famous words, "Where you go, I go." Theirs was a testament to love's resilience, even in the face of certain death. Away from the first-class decks, in the heart of the ship, the engineers toiled relentlessly, sacrificing their lives to keep the Titanic afloat for as long as possible. Their selfless dedication, a shining example of human spirit and bravery. Then there was the tale of Margaret Brown, dubbed the unsinkable Molly Brown. Despite the chaos, she commandeered a lifeboat, urging the women aboard to row, to fight for their survival. Her tenacity and courage embody the resilience of the human spirit. These stories of love, sacrifice and resilience are but a few of the many that unfolded on that fateful night. They remind us that the Titanic was more than a disaster. It was a poignant tapestry of human experience. But was the sinking of the Titanic solely due to the iceberg, or were there other factors at play? The Titanic, a marvel of technology, met its end in the icy Atlantic. But could this have been prevented? The Titanic was a symbol of the height of human ingenuity, a floating city boasting the best in engineering and luxury. Its hull was divided into 16 compartments, believed to make the ship virtually unsinkable. But as we unravel the threads of the past, we see a different picture. The ship was indeed a technological masterpiece, but it was human error that played a crucial role in its demise. The Titanic was traveling at a high speed on that fateful night, despite iceberg warnings. The belief in its invincibility may have led to complacency, a fatal mistake in the treacherous waters of the North Atlantic. Additionally, the ship was equipped with lifeboats for only half of its passengers, a glaring oversight that turned a collision into a catastrophe. The lifeboats were not even filled to capacity, a consequence of panic and poor management. And what about the ship's design? While innovative, it was not flawless. The watertight compartments did not extend high enough. When the iceberg struck, water spilled from one compartment to another, pulling the ship down. So could this tragedy have been prevented? Possibly. With more caution, better preparation, and a little less hubris, the Titanic might have completed her maiden voyage. The Titanic's legacy, however, extends far beyond its tragic end. The echoes of the Titanic continue to shape our world today. In the wake of the disaster, maritime safety underwent a seismic shift. Laws were rewritten, new safety measures were implemented, and the International Ice Patrol was born. Titanic's influence didn't stop at sea. It permeated the arts, inspiring countless movies, books, and songs that immortalized its tale. And even now, more than a century later, preservation efforts continue. Divers, historians, and scientists work tirelessly to safeguard the remains of the ship deep in the Atlantic and bring to light the stories still hidden within its rusted hull. But, above all, Titanic's enduring legacy is its human narrative. The Titanic is more than a tragedy. It's a mosaic of human experiences, victories, and failures, sailing through time. Its memory serves as a poignant reminder of our collective resilience, our capacity for innovation, and the enduring power of our shared history.